It has been a snow-filled day in Southern Ohio, but these fans all set to tackle what may come here at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Bengals at 9-6 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And this defense for the Colts, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Chat 60, chat 60. Ready? 19 sight. 19, 5, 60, Warriors 70. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that'll be incomplete.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something that lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
22 yards there, a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
60 Bison, 60.
Richardson looking to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Colt defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
70, tied in. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Richardson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Brown. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. Now they show Jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
From the set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talked about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Colts, 18 Warriors, 70, 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bucks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now it's Richardson.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Leo Chanel.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
70 rings. 19 sacks. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Going for the deep ball.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Drop 60. Drop 60. Ready. 19 Charger. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw.
Richardson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
With it is Brown. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Richardson working from the gun.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 40-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Mustang 19, 79.
From the 40 now on second down. Richardson.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. 65, pass roll 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Jack Fox now.
As he's on to punt for Indianapolis. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
18, Rocker, 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come 19, 60 Bellcat, Cardinal 18.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Richardson out of the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14.
18 Rodgers, 70 Timberwolves. 18, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Off play action, Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Count 19, Buffalo 18.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Pushes past him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination, and a dash of anger.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
19.
Back to throw. Richardson.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Hands it off out of the gun.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
19 tight. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Richardson.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Hold it ready. Trap 60.
First down, Colts.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
18, 69, 19, right. Panther 11.
On 2nd and 7.
Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Personal leading.
First and goal.
18.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's man. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3.
The Eagles. Cut 19.
Back to the air with Richardson. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now they'll audible to something else. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Richardson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 18. Find it. Buffalo 18.
Again, it's Richardson.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Richardson looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now 1st and goal.
First and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion.
Looking to throw. Richardson. This pass complete to Higgins. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Richardson to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 17.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll look to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Richardson looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. If they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Indianapolis,
they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.
So that'll